There we go. What's up? What's up, y'all? I think that's better, right? I think that's better. What's good? What's good? What's up, Brosia? What's good, home girl? Uh-oh. Turn the volume down. I just got through messaging, DMing on Instagram my cousin in St. Louis, and I found out that his mom, who is my first cousin, passed away 2 years ago. Damn. I don't talk to anybody. Uh, but yeah, just found that out. Like just found that out. So anyway, what's good? Happy Tuesday. Y'all, it has been a fantastic week, okay? It has been a phenomenal week. Oh no. Hello, HR Studios. You know, death is a part of life. It's a part of life. It happens. She lived a long, beautiful life. Um, she was old. She was old. But yeah, I didn't know. It was okay, so in honor of her, let me share one of the funniest stories that I have with her. Okay. So I was back. Did I ever tell y'all that I ain't sugar honey iced tea? I ain't smack, y'all. You hear me? I ain't smack, but I'm lovable. I'm honest. I'm thorough. I'm competent. What's good? What's good, y'all? Hit the like button. Let me well, that's good to know. Yeah. So let me tell y'all. Let me tell. Okay. So her name was Luberta. So this is my cousin Luberta. Way older than me because her son Sean. They're both her kids are older than me. Her daughter, who is her firstborn, Audrey, she used to watch me. That was my girl. So they're older than me. But Sean is in my age group. I'm yeah, Sean is a Gen Xer. He's in my age group. Um, so anyway, I was back home, y'all. I was back home. This was early this millennium. Okay, this had to be before 2003 because that's when I left to go to fashion design school in Chicago. I think that was also the smaller hook. Anyway, we're gonna leave it. So one day, my cousin Luberta, she used to always say, and this is her voice, okay? She used to always say, "Hey cousin, hey cousin, when are you gonna go to church with me, cousin? Hey cousin, when are you gonna go to church with me?" So she messed around, y'all, and got me on a on she got me on a Sunday morning to go to church with her when I was out all night Saturday. Baby, when I tell I was out all night Saturday. Child, stop playing with your girl. I'm up in church. And then the church she went to, they lock you in. They lock you in. Okay. You can't even go out to get some air. They lock you in. The doors are locked when it starts. You hear me? And then they got the security, aka the usher. Fuck that. The security standing at the door. Like you ain't leaving. I'm in there like this, y'all. I'm in there like this. Hold on. I see it like it was last week. So I'm in there. I'm pretty sure I was still high. I was in there like this. Here she go, cousin, cousin, are you asleep? Cousin, are you asleep? Now, when I tell you Luberta is my elder, okay, it wasn't shit I could do but try and keep it together. But I was knocked out. I was in there. I wasn't dozing off. I wasn't, baby, baby. I was in there passed the fuck out. Do you? I'm like, fucking long as this shit gonna last. Look, Luberta, I just got in the house. Like I just got in the house a couple hours before you come. Cousin, cousin, when are you gonna go to church with me, cousin? Baby, that was the wrong day. But I went, I got it out the way. She never asked me again. she never If she did, I wasn't even paying attention because I knew I wasn't going again. You hear me? I was not going again. Never no more. Mm-mm. Oh, Luberta, she was sweet. Luberta was real sweet though. Fucked up. I was. I was. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was, baby. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time. What they say? We had a time last night. Yes, we did. Okay, so so I'm working on a jacket. I got this beautiful yarn. Look at this yarn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. So I got this beautiful yarn. It's a cotton blend. Okay. So originally, I bet she didn't. No, baby. No, baby. So originally, I was going to, instead of frogging it out and taking it all out, because that's what I do, because this is a little bit too big, I was like, you know what? I can just change the construction of the jacket that I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make it, and I like this better because the way the different colors of the yarn, which I'm back down to the one color now, but the way the yarn works up, the way it goes through the different colors, doing it where this is just the back panel, it was all working up horizontally. So now, and the pattern, so this is actually the front of the pattern. This right here is the front of the pattern, right? You'll be able to see it more as I work it back up again. I put a picture of it on my community page. It's called the Alpine stitch, and the back is just flat, which is also cute, but this is legitimately the back of the pattern. So originally doing it horizontal, it will work up like this. So now here's how I'm making the jacket. I'm gonna make it the front and the back all one piece. Like I made my orange. I have another jacket that I made like that. So this is essentially the front and the back. So it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna be short. This isn't for me, so never mind how short it is. But here's what I like. So now the color the color scheme is going to go horizontal, vertically, like this. The colors are going to rotate in, and because I'm doing it this way, they're going to be vertical, right? So follow me. So now, because I did not include the weight, because I wasn't originally going to do it like this, so now I have to make the waistband separately, and I'm going to work that up horizontally. So the color scheme is going to go horizontally. So it'll go like this. The sides will be closed up, and the armhole, I'll close up the sides and leave space for the armhole. And I'll work the sleeves in the round so that the sleeves can also work up horizontally. And I'm going to do, I'm going to separately as well make the closure band where my buttons are going to go. And then just to close it off, I'm going to do that as well separately in a ribbed texture. So this way I get the directional. So the body, it'll be vertical. Everything else will be worked horizontal. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And I should have plenty of yarn for a hood. Plenty of yarn for a hood. But I'll see how it looks when it's all done. And it's gonna my bag is back there with the buttons because it is gonna have buttons. So let me show you how this alpine stitch is worked. So the way the alpine stitch goes, I've already finished off this row of single crochet. So now I'm on the alpine stitch row, which is worked in front post double crochet. So you start off with a chain 3. The chain 3 does count as a double crochet. Okay, so chain 3, turn my work. So now on this particular row that I'm doing, let me see if I can show you. So on this row, I have 2 double crochets. Like this was my chain 3, and then this was a double crochet just going right into the row. And then this was the first front post double crochet. So then the other double crochet was just in the stitch, and the other front post is right here. Because the way it is, you rotate. So now what I'm going to do is this stitch here, which is not a front post, this is going to be my first front post double crochet. And then this front post double crochet, the double crochet is going to go in the stitch. So I'm actually working behind you. You're not going to see, but the way the front post double crochet or any front post stitch that you do, let me show you. Well, you probably not going to be able to see, but you go around the whole post of the stitch and then just work your normal double crochet. And then the next one, you go into the next stitch and then just do a double crochet. It's a really nice texture. And this one is another front post. And with this also, I'm making sure to pull my double crochet up and also pull it up in the stitch so that it isn't curled over. You make it look easy. I saw it. That's nice. Thank you. It is easy. It is easy. Crocheting really is easy. Once it is. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Like from not knowing what to do at all, getting the hang of how you hold, the thing. Crocheting really is easy. I think it's probably easier than knitting. Although I do wanna teach myself how to knit. But I didn't teach myself how to crochet. My African mother taught me how to crochet. But I do wanna I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to learn how to knit because I could have learned. I could have taught myself a couple years ago. And with this stitch pattern, with this stitch, the alpine stitch, so it's double crochet, and then the next row is a single crochet. And then the next row, you're going to be doing double crochets, but you do the front post, right? So you go down 2 rows below to the next row, the previous row of double crochet, which is in between a single crochet, right? So there's double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. So when you start to do the pattern repeat, like right now, I'm on a double crochet row, but this row right here is single crochet. And then here is my row of double crochet. So right now, I'm about to do my next front post. So that's going to be in this one. Because this stitch right here, which is a front post double crochet from the previous row. I just did a regular double crochet, as you see right here in the stitch. So now I'm on to this one. So I'm going to come behind it like that. Yarn over, pull it up. I want to make sure to pull it up and then pull through two, like that. So then this next one here, which is right here, I'm just going to do a double crochet into the stitch. So this is the jacket that I'm going to do. I really like this yarn. When I bought this yarn, I bought the yarn online at Michael's. I'm still very pleased with the color. But when I was looking at it through one eye, half sleep, I was like, oh, I like that. It reminds me of denim. And it actually doesn't, but it's very beautiful. I really like this yarn. And I think it's going to be cute as a jacket. I like this particular blue that I'm working into right now. This one that I'm coming up on, or foam green or whatever it is. I like it. I like the colors of this. I really, really, really like these colors. So I want to get this jacket done and complete. Okay. Thought I was tripping. Am I tripping? Look, am I tripping? No, I'm not. I hate when I be tripping. like that. Like how I just was. So, um, check this out, y'all. I don't think y'all know this, but this here, I think I did mention it a while ago. But this is the remote control to my light that I lost a year ago when I first got Le Château. When I say first got, I want to say within the first week or two. Guess where it was? Guess where this was? You'll never guess. You'll never guess where it was. You'll never guess. Don't even you don't even have to guess. You know, I was just saying that. You don't even have to guess because you'll never guess. You'll never guess where this was. Baby, it was inside my stove. It was inside my stove, under the drip pan. Because beneath where the handle is, it has a big open space to get a year. Because, you know, my stove isn't working. So I was fooling around with it yesterday. And I was like, what is that? Maybe that's what's problem. No, it was my remote control. It was my remote control. Ain't that something? Boy, boy. So it must have just slid under there when I threw it in. I don't know. Let me not even start lying, trying to figure it out. I don't know. But I'm glad I found it. A year later. I'm glad I found it because that's crazy. That was real crazy. So yeah, that happened this week and that's good. I'm happy about that. And I didn't I didn't I didn't hear back. He said he was going to text me today, but he also said that we could possibly meet up on Wednesday. So I spoke with another guy who responded to my Craigslist post about looking for a co-founder for the vending machine business. And he also said he's very interested and interested in speaking with me more about it because, he asked me really good questions and he has access to capital. He has access to capital. And I told him the same thing I told Dan. Dan was the first guy that I spoke with. And I said, it's going to happen with or without a co founder. It's just to grow it, to grow the business to a C Corp beyond a disregarded entity. I need a co founder. I can't just be a single member LLC, a sole proprietorship. So he understood that. He understood that. And he said he likes the idea, wants to talk to me more. So, yeah, yeah, he said we could possibly meet up for lunch on Wednesday. He originally said Thursday, but I do my gig Thursday through Sunday. So I told him Thursday and Friday I'm not available. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. I'm really, 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 really excited. So also another update. So okay, so I'm looking at hi. No, thank you. No, no, thank you. Thanks. You don't have to leave me alone. It's okay. You guys can. Thank you. I have a lot of plants too. Thank you. They're so cute. No, yeah, kids are always welcome. Cause yeah, baby, rent is high. Look for other options, baby, before y'all even get out of high school. Look for other options, honey, of how you gonna save money, where you gonna buy land, and where you gonna build your own house, baby. Don't be getting caught up in that Newport Beach bullshit buying a 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 square foot house for $3 million goddamn dollars. That's buffoonery. They waiting for them fools to come. Don't do that. Like I like your setup. Thank you. Absolutely. You could bother me. You're not bothering me at all. They were cute. So anyway, okay, so where I'm at now, I'm looking at I'm looking at different vending machines, right? Because I want to stand out. So now as far as the beauty machines, I already have that worked out. That I already know I'm going to go through um I'm going to go through what is it called? Alibaba to get my beauty vending machines. So I'm just researching all type of different things, and so I came across. I was looking for local vending suppliers for the snack machine. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl. Hit the thumbs up button for your girl, and share this video. So I came across. It's called Haha Smart Vending. Haha Smart Vending. And when I tell you, I was like, man, I would love to find something like this. So it's a vending fridge. Now, if you've been on my lives or even watched my little ones where I was really talking about all of my vending ideas, this Haha Smart Vending, it's the vending fridge, right? So the customers tap their card or Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever they're using, they tap it and then the door opens, right? So now it's already read your card and they just take whatever they want. They take whatever they want out of there and it, everything's input. It has all this smart recognition. So whatever you take, that's what you're going to be charged for. And you can customize the, um, sections, however big or small you need them to be, and it's a cold storage. That would be so perfect, y'all, for the raw dog food. That would so I'm like, oh, this one I can do for the raw dog food and also put water in it. Because again, I'm in California. That would be like even at um Upper Newport Bay. right up the street. Perfect. I'm like, I'm definitely gonna contact them. That would be perfect. So I WhatsApped. Colin was my rep. I WhatsApped with him. I got all the financials, all the information on what it would be, what it would cost a month, all the deets. The machine itself is $38.99, and they have a warehouse right here in LA. They have a warehouse in LA. And he said, as a special service to me, a special offer, he would waive the shipping, the delivery. Yeah. So if you saw, like, that would be so perfect. So now, here's what I'm gonna do now. Now I'm gonna go to the grocery store and look and see the raw dog food manufacturers that are there. Also do my own, um, Google research and different things. But now I'm going to see about contacting raw dog food manufacturers. This machine is so perfect, right? And then also, it doesn't have to be for that. I'm just thinking for that idea that I have, that particular machine would be perfect. Perfect. So as far as the snack vendings, I'm definitely going to go with the haha smart vending. And it's right here local. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So when I do meet with Bob, Bob is his name, the other guy that I talked to. So here's the thing. Let me just break it down for you. So when I put my post on Craigslist, I had three people text me and one person email me. So two of the people that texted me, they're they have more of a detailed response in their text. And then the third person just said, very interested, have funds, funds. So that was Bob. I contacted him yesterday, Monday. Yesterday was I contacted him yesterday. I texted him and asked when he would be available to speak, and he called me back. He called me right back. Instead of responding by text, he called me right back. So we spoke for a good little while. He ended up asking me how old I am. He was like, "Are you a young woman?" And y'all know, if you're familiar with my channel, you know I love my age, and I'm excited that I'm about to turn 50, baby. Okay, you know this. And so my whole voice, like, the excitement came out when I told him. I was like, I'm a weirdo. I'm excited, but I'm about to be 50, okay? And he was like, oh my God, you sound like you're in your 20s. I said, I hear that all the time. I said, people in person, I said, I'm just now getting to where people are saying I look like I'm in my 30s. So, that's cool. I said, but no, I am about to be 50 and I'm so geeked. So anyway, Um, and then he asked, "Do you think this is gonna work?" I said, "I know it is. I know it's gonna work because I'm gonna work it." And I said I don't plant seeds of negativity. I know it's gonna work because I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work it. I'm going to make sure that it works. So yeah, I know that it's gonna work, and I'm gonna get it started with or without a co-founder. But to get it to where I know that it can go, I definitely need a co-founder. And so he also says um, that he has experience in the fashion and beauty industry as well, which is dope. So, because I was a makeup artist for over 10 years and a hairstylist, a licensed cosmetologist for um, I think maybe 6 years is all I did that. But I was a makeup artist for over 10 years. So yeah, that's happening. That is happening. That's a go. So again, I'm on my saving for that. I'm on the portion I am on that, besides doing the research and getting everything together, getting all my numbers together. I'm saving capital. That's where I'm at right now. Just saving my money to get it started. And my goal is to my budget is to save $1,000 a month minimum. Minimum to save $1,000 a month. Tomorrow, God willing, I have to follow up with Ronald to see if he still wants to hire me to be his part-time dog walker. I spoke with him a couple of weeks ago. We had a nice conversation. He said he was out of town until September 1st. So tomorrow I'm going to follow up with him, see if he still wants to hire me to be Godsend. Godsend is his dog's name. To see if he wants to hire me to still walk Godsend. And so if that is still a go, then that will allow me to save $2,000 a month minimum. At the minimum, $2,000 a month. Yeah. And then with the rest, instead of saving, for example, because I would be able to save more towards this, but with another, let's say $500 a month, I'm going to put that into my other investments. Some of it will be into um, my stock market portfolio, both my personal and my retirement portfolios, as well as my, uh, I don't know if, yeah, I'll just say it because it's somewhere safe, but as well as my silver purchases. So, yeah. So that's how that's going to work out. And then, just continue to um, just be strict with my budget like I already am. Continue to live how I normally live. I'm not going to be, which I said this already, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of crazy driving because the focus is on, getting these other income streams going and steady and things like that. So once that's all steady, including my YouTube, right? Because that will open up. Sounds like you have a great plan. Thank you. That will give me more access and open up my ability to move around more and make the van life portion of my YouTube more interesting. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to just be driving crazy. You know what I mean? But it will allow me to do more and give people more of what they want to say, of what they want to see. Because, like I said, I really appreciate the words of encouragement, from some of the posts I put up months ago, and people encouraging me to say that they want to see the day to day, the mundane. But at the end of the day, those videos weren't doing well because nobody wants to see that. People want to live vicariously through van lifers. Nobody really, and most people aren't interested in being an entrepreneur, which that is my life, right? So that's my mission in life from 14. So you know, I really, really appreciate the encouragement. That gave me the encouragement to give it a good go. But those videos weren't doing anything. Nobody was watching that because nobody wants to see that. People want to live vicariously through the van lifers and see where you're going and, see the adventure and different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're sitting in your van, you're in the library, you're working on these journals, you're just on your, because during that time I was working heavily on my journals, just spending mad hours in the library every single day. So I got both of those done. I do have another one that I'm working on right now still. It's a 365-day uh, daily planner, but I'm having trouble with saving all the pages that I need. Canva is giving me issues. So anyway, people weren't interested in that. But I appreciate the encouragement because it gave me enough encouragement to do it, to find out that okay, nobody's interested in that. So I do already know of some really beautiful spots in California, and um, I'm interested in seeing more. Because like I've said before, when I was taking clients, when I had all my clients, I moved around on the weekends a lot more, and I gave my Instagram and my Discord audiences, you know, uh, a lot more to see. And so that's why they rocked with me too, because I was everywhere. I was everywhere, always somewhere. So that's what people watch van life channels for. And I realize that. I do realize that. Uh, so this will absolutely open up my channel a lot more. And that's good. And it's all a trickle down, water down effect. When the floodgates open, as they say. So as my channel grows and as things grow, that is also going to include my journal sales. My journals will start to sell more and more and more as my channel reach more people. And as more people begin to rock with me, they're going to support the journal and buy the journal and different things like that. So it's all a trickle down effect. But one thing about me, I am patient, determined, and I am diligent and you know focused. So it's all going to happen. It is all going to happen. Now this jacket, I want to be done with this before the weekend. I want to be done with this before the weekend is out, or by the weekend. Yeah, before the weekend is out. I said it right the first time. So I got a lot to do. And that's also why I like this construction, because I'm working the front and back all at once. So whereas before that was just the back panel, then I had to do the two side panels and sew it all together, yada yada yada. This is a very simple, not simple, but a very fast construction. Yeah, this is a fast construction. And this pattern, I like this stitch pattern too. It works up fast and it's not a yarn eater. Like some of those, like the bobble stitch is a yarn eater, the star stitch, the the crochet, the double crochet two together is really pretty, or is it the single crochet two together? One of those two is really, really, really pretty. It looks very similar to the star stitch. Or am I? There's so many damn stitches. I forgot the name of it, but I did a couple of throw blankets in that with that stitch pattern a couple years ago. Hey Cheryl, you inspired me to start my first cardigan. Hey, that's what's up. You're gonna have to DM me a picture of it so I can see it. I love that. Oh, I love that. That's what's up. How's it coming along? Did you Okay, you said to start it. How's it coming? How far along are you? That is awesome. This one is gonna have 5 buttons. I will. Awesome. 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 I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see it and excited for you. Tell me about it. Is it long? Is it going to be short? Are you going to put any closure on it? That is so dope. That is so dope. So this here, I'm doing an alpine stitch. This is going to be an alpine stitch. And it's going to be a short jacket because I didn't want to start it over. So, you know, yeah, I didn't want to start it over from, because that's what I was about to do. And I was like, you know what? You know what? I can use this right here. And it turned out perfect. I'm glad I did the 75 chains. That turned out perfect because I can make a nice thick, waistband. Yeah, I can make a nice thick waistband. And it'll be perfect. This yarn, it's a cotton blend. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. It's 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. And it's a Karen cotton cakes. I've got 3 panels done. Just finished the yoke. Nice. Working on the sleeves. I think I want I think I want a good I think I w- I think it will be long enough to cover that booty. I know that's right. I know that's right. This one won't. This one will not be. Not at all. Not at all. What kind of stitches did you use? But you've been crocheting, right, Cheryl? You've been crocheting. You're not new to crochet, right? You've been crocheting? I don't remember. Yeah, so this here is the alpine stitch. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. I ordered my two, I ordered my two, I did this a few days ago. I ordered my two 6-month daily gratitude journals, the one for me and then the one for the giveaway. I already have the journal of enormous ideas for the giveaway. So I wanted to tell y'all that I ordered those, and what I've decided is, um, what did I decide? Did I decide? I don't remember. I don't remember if I said, oh, you know what I was thinking about? Here's what I decided. I don't know if I want to share that though. I was thinking about how I'm going to give them away. Oh, I want a hood. I just bought one of those cakes. Let me know if yeah, I've used these before. I've been hooking for a couple years. Nice. Yeah, I've used these Karen cakes before. Um, Not a whole lot, but I've used them before. I don't I don't when I want just a big something, like, how big they are. I got 2 of them actually. This is what I'll go with. But only, and just the cotton cakes, because I don't I don't use these often, is because it's cotton and acrylic. It's 40% acrylic, 60% cotton. So that's the yeah, I've used them before, but I don't use them often for that reason. But at least it is 60% cotton. hmm They're they're nice and smooth. That's what I like. It's nice and smooth. Okay, so this is all right. So this one here is a front post. So I'm getting to the end of the row. So this one here is a front post double crochet. So then the last stitch, you just go into the top of the stitch and just do a double crochet. So then chain one, and for the single crochet row, the chain one does not count as a stitch. So you do a single crochet into that same stitch and then just single crochet all the way down the row. But on the double crochet row, the chain three does count as a double crochet. So this, I'm just going to single crochet all the way across. So you see how I was just on a double crochet row. Now I'm doing a single crochet. When I get to the end, I'll turn my work and start doing a double crochet again. And then I'm going to bypass this single crochet row and do a front post double crochet into the double crochet row below the single crochet. So 2 rows down. That's how this stitches work. And I did an odd number of stitches. You can do an even number, but from what I was told, um, the odd number is better because the stitch comes out more even, which makes sense because wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to get out. I don't even feel like getting into it. But you can do it. You can do an odd number or even number, essentially. But you stagger with this stitch. You stagger the front post double crochet. I think I showed you that at the beginning of the last row. So, and you see how this is being worked, right? So this is being worked the way, because the way I'm constructing it now, it's being worked out this way instead of being worked up this way as the back panel. So now that I'm doing it all as one body piece, the front and the back, I'm working it out this way. So once I get the way this goes, once I get the full, like from here to here, then I'm going to make a chain as long as this and then work up the chain. That way it's split. Um, Actually, half as long because the back is going to be all one and then it'll be separated from the front. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, let's say this is the back, right? So then I'll work it up to the top of the shoulder and then work the back all the way across. And then you'll see. I mean, it'll be a few days before I get there. It'll be a couple days, but you'll see. You won't see that tonight, but you'll see at some point. At some point, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'll show you at some point. But yeah, baby, it won't be tonight. It won't be on this live. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about how this is gonna come together now. So, we'll see. And I'm using the 6.5 millimeter hook, which is the K. It's the K hook. The letter K, 6.5 millimeters. I want to show you the buttons, but that's going to have to be another day because they're in my bag in the back, in the other bag with the other Karen cake in the back. And I got some button thread instead of just using my regular thin thread. I got thread for sewing on buttons. I can't wait to see the finished product. Me too, girl. Me too. Me too. I be so geeked about my stuff. But yeah, me too. I can't wait to see it too. I'm excited to see it as well because uh I I I like yeah, I'm excited to see it. So in my head, I'm constantly thinking about right now, I'm constantly thinking about how I want to do the sleeves. That's what's been in my head, especially now that I've changed the construction. So yeah, I'm just thinking about that. If I want to make them a bit wider or if I want to make them a bit slimmer or if I want to just make them straight, just straight sleeves or how I want to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to add some kind of nice little element. Maybe a tight single crochet stitch inside pocket, like an inside cell phone pocket, something like that. I think would be kind of dope. I love your work and creativity. Still can't get over the EYL jacket. That was chef's kiss. Okay, I like that too. Thank you, Cheryl. I like that too. That's why I really love making jackets. I mean, I can be creative with anything, but it's outerwear, and it's just like it's. Yeah, I really love making jackets. I absolutely do. You always show up and pop out, cause sometimes you got to. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show folks, you know, how deep the creativity goes. It's light work. But nah, for real though. For real though. I really do love it. Okay. Bam. So that's the single crochet row. So now this is what I mean. So now chain 3, turn my work. That does count as a stitch. So on this particular row, okay, let me show you. So on the row before, right? So this was the last double crochet, which went into the stitch. This was the front post, and this was the one that went into the stitch. This was the front post. So what I'm going to do on this row, because you have to stagger them, right? So this is the double crochet, and this here is a front post. But instead of going around this again, I'm going to put another double crochet in the stitch. So then this third double crochet, which was in the stitch of the single crochet row before it, I'm going to do a front post here. So then this front post double crochet, I'm going to put the double crochet at the top of the stitch. This double crochet that is not a front post, this will get a front post wrapped around it. So that's how that works. So then, because the beginning of this row has 2 double crochets on top, because again, this counts as a double crochet. So when I get to the end, the way I finish this row off is, because this here is a front post right here, these last 2 stitches will have double crochets at the top of the stitch, because you end the row the same way you begin. So that's what she means when she said if you do an odd number of chains, it comes out even. So if I had an even number, there would be another stitch at the end that I would have to, you know what I mean? It just, you get what I'm saying? So that's where we're at now. And again, this is called the Alpine stitch. So that chain 3 is my double crochet. So now I'm going to put a double crochet in that second stitch. So now the third stitch is going to be a front post double crochet. I look awkward because I'm trying to hold it up in the camera just so y'all could just see the crochet. And also trying to make sure I pull it up in such a rush. So yeah, I do like this yarn. Now mostly you may want to check them out, Cheryl. I'm gonna type it on the screen. This is where I love to get my yarn. Also, I'm going to be getting another virtual address in the next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be getting another virtual address. But this is the place where I love. This is my number one top place to get my yarn. And the company is in Denmark. I'm going to type it. Definitely check them out. They have amazing prices, okay? And they have, that's where I got my bamboo yarn from. They have everything, everything. And their prices are unbeatable. Unbeatable. But their yarn, they have really, really, really good yarn. The blue outfit that I made, I bought the yarn from there. It was a 10 pack. Even the pink yarn, that's how I got so much of that pink yarn, because it was a 10 pack that I bought. So they have 10 packs, they have the variety, they have the Cotton Kings. That was a Cotton Kings yarn, which is 100% cotton. They have wool, they have everything. They have some cashmere yarn, everything. And like I said, their prices are unbeatable. Unbeatable. Let me do this again. I need to make this taller. So that is where I really like to get my yarn from. I've been buying yarn from them since I was in Arizona. That's where I discovered them while I was still in Arizona. And I just started. I discovered them on Instagram, but it was during my time in Arizona. Thanks, I'll look it up. I need some natural yarn to make some baby gifts. Yeah, yeah. Besides like a blend that's more cotton, because some blends that I get, there's some blends that I get from $1.25 Tree. Theirs is 85/15, 85% cotton, 15%, and it's Premier. It's Premier yarn. 15%, I think it's polyester. I think it's 15% polyester, 85 it's 85% cotton. Um yeah, I don't think it's acrylic. I think it's polyester. Other than that, I use 100% cotton or 100% wool or a wool blend, and it may be, a variation, but it's going to be, the blends are usually more of whatever the natural fiber is when it's like if it's a wool blend or a cotton blend, or but I do like to go with the 100% naturals. But I think you will like them. They also have a point system. Like I'm registered with them as well. With Hobie, I'm registered with them, or Hobby. I'm not sure what it's. I've always pronounced it Hobby, but then I heard somebody pronounce it Hobie. Um, but I think it's Hobby. I don't know. I don't know. Don't start me the line. The company's in Denmark. Ain't no telling. So, if you do check them out, let me know what you think, because I am definitely a fan. Of course, I'm not sponsored by them, but I am a fan. Hmm. For sure. I typically like Dollar Tree yarn for little things. I just got some of these cotton yarn, and it was too stiff and scratchy. Oh, which cotton was it? Premier? I don't know. When I was going there, yeah, it was only the Premier brand, which um yeah, it was the Premier brand, and it was the what is it called? Just cotton, because they have just cotton, or it'll say just yarn, which is acrylic, or it'll say just athletic or something like that, or yeah. Well, this right here is not stiff or scratchy. This is not stiff or scratchy. I don't think so anyway. I don't think so. And the yarn is very smooth. The yarn is very smooth. That's what I like. Mhm. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this turns out, how this turns out. So, I'm going to do a ribbon. I'm not going to do front post, back post ribbon because the body is posted. I'm just going to do a regular ribbon where I go in, where front loop, back loop. That's the ribbon I'm going to do. Just regular front loop, back loop. Because on mine that I did like this, the orange and green, the beautiful one that to me reminds me of African colors. Um, I did a thick waistband of uh, front post, back post band. That's the band I did, and the cuffs I did on my Dr. Seuss inspired sweater as well. I love it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do front loop, back loop. It was just cause okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. You do want it much, much softer for newborns. Yeah. 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 Definitely want to get that baby. Yeah, they have some nice. Well, check them out. Check out Hobby. Check out Hobby Yarn, and I'm telling you, their prices are really, really good. Their prices are really great. I think so anyway. Then again, I think I shared with y'all when I was a program manager. One of the ladies in the other office, I forgot what department she worked in, but I had bought a pair of wide leg, beautiful, high waisted slacks from Spiegel for $19. And I was like, that's a fucking steal. Like $19. And she was like, $19. I would never they pay that much for a pair of pants. And we just gonna breeze right over that, okay? So yeah, I guess it all depends. But I think you would think they have great prices as well. I'm pretty confident that you would agree they have great prices. They really, really do. So I mean, it is what it is, but they really do. I was thinking about, I'm not though. I'm not. But I was thinking about lining this as well. I was thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to have time though. Don't think I'm going to have time. But if I just so happen to come across a beautiful fabric, because see, with my linings, I like to do, just like with my orange jacket, I like to do some type of pattern lining. It doesn't even have to match. I like something that doesn't match, that's just totally different. Anything is better than Michael's prices. You got to catch them on the sales, and then when you get the discounts on the receipts and all the discounts, you got to catch them with all the discounts. Okay, that's because I ordered these from Michael's online, which gave me 35% off. So yeah, the everything I bought went from being it was yeah this yeah yeah yeah, you definitely right about that. Michael's, you definitely have to shop the sales and the discounts and get all that. Get the yeah, get the discount on the coupon receipts. But that's why they give you all that too. That's why they give you a receipt that then say 40% off your next purchase and 30% off and this and that because they know. They know. Mhm. I like the Patones. I like their wool. I really like their wool. It's Patons. Is this for you to keep or sell? Neither. Neither. But I am going to photograph it, to have in my, I'm going to photograph it. Thank you for asking that question because this is something else I wanted to discuss with y'all. Okay. So on Amazon, I was looking at um, clothing racks. I was looking at clothing racks because I have this idea. I'm hella shy, y'all. I'm hella shy and hella introverted, but I be having these ideas and it's like I have to force myself to do it. I have to force myself to do it. But I'm extremely shy and extremely introverted. Okay. Um, But I was looking at just simple. There was one simple, it folds down into a little pouch that's just like this, right? Something little Château size, but it pulls out, a clothing rack. And so my idea with getting that is to put the two jackets that I currently have, to go like to Fashion Island or somewhere upscale. I was thinking Fashion Island because it's an upscale outdoor mall, to go there and just try and sell my jackets in person. What do you think about that? I like it because it's bold, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Okay, that's right. It's bold, and if nothing else, it's people will see them, you know? If nothing else, people will see them. If nothing else, people will see them. So, yeah, I have to pull myself to do that. I really got to pull myself to do that. And here's the thing, like they're ready to go. My label is sewn in them. Uh, they're ready to go. So I'm going to order that clothing rack, and because I can't, otherwise, like I don't have anywhere to hang them. I don't have anywhere to hang them. I am a hustler. I am a hustler. That is a fact. I am a hustler. I'm just so shy. And then Venice Beach is not the place. Venice Beach is not the place. Nope, Venice Beach isn't the place. I'm definitely not taking them down to Venice Beach. Okay? But Fashion Island, um, or maybe somewhere out in Laguna Beach, because Laguna Beach is where I saw the two wealthy dogs. I've never seen wealthy dogs in my life. Baby, these dogs was born wealthy. Baby, these dogs were wealthy. Do you hear me? The dogs. The dogs were in the trust. I'm telling you. The dogs were wealthy. They were, I don't know what kind of dogs they were. They were kind of tall. They weren't Great Danes, but they were kind of tall. They were lean. They were beautiful. They could have been greyhounds, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of dog they were. But even just me saying those two dogs will give you some type of idea of their structure. And baby, their coat, it was like a heather gray, and baby, it was shining, and they were poised. Baby, their coat was shining. And even the woman that had him, she was an older woman, but you could just smell the money on her. Okay, you could smell the money on her, and then just see her. But when I saw these two wealthy ass dogs, I said, I've never seen wealthy dogs in my life. But Laguna Beach would be the place to see them if I'm going to see them. And that's where I was at when I saw them two wealthy ass dogs. That was when I was in the mansion. And yeah, so that would be that would definitely be a place as well to possibly go and try to do that. They are too good for Venice. I'm glad you know, Cheryl, because they are. They are. They are. There's a lot of traffic at Venice Beach, yes. Um, but everybody there is looking for some kind of discount. Everybody there is looking for a come up and a discount. And I'm not desperate to sell my jackets. That's the thing. I'm not desperate to sell them. Uh, I do believe in God's timing, and I believe in perfect timing. I'm not desperate to sell them because I'm definitely not going to negotiate them down to $200. Not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. That's not going to happen. You know, I'm going to put my price tag on them with my labels, which I got to find, but I have labels. Until I find them, I did see some really cute ones at Michael's. Yeah, but I have some plain white ones. You know, the hang with the string that yeah. But so that's what I'm thinking about. I'm going to order that clothing rack. I'm going to order that. I think it was like 23, something like that. $23 or something. So I'm going to order that, and then I'm going to get out there, y'all. I am going to get out there and just, you know, make sure I'm cute, cuz this California is real vain, so I got to at least look the part. I at least got to look the part. I do know that much because that's here in Newport Beach. So, and a big part, like, I'm so excited to do something like that. I'm so excited. And once I get out there, it'll be cool. But I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Yeah. I am going to do it cuz having the clothing rack also that will even just pulling that out of the van, it'll make me feel, you know, like a little posh hustler. But I am a hustler. That is for sure. I am a hustler. Mhm. Mhm. That I can't even deny that. I'm just very shy and introverted. That's for sure. That's why I told Bob that I'm not worried about it. This vending machine business, it will work. It will work because I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it. And great ideas are great ideas as long as they're executed properly and wisely and executed as great as the idea is. Yeah, it's gonna work. Cause I don't give up. I don't quit. I don't have that in me. So yeah, it's gonna work. Isn't this pretty? You see what I mean? How the color is working. So I think this will look more interesting than just being horizontal like that. I like this better. I like that a lot better. That's the back. So this is the front of it. This is the front of the pattern. It does have an official front and back. And the front post double crochets are the front of the pattern. And the back is just flat. See, the back is just flat. But the front is where the texture is. So, and the thing about it is too, when it's when it's worked up, and put together, it'll be it'll be oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. This is really, really pretty. I like this color. This color is called, oh, I'll be so happy when my glasses come in. Soon, y'all. Soon. This color is called um Calico Flowers. Calico Flowers is the name of this color. Yeah. It is so pretty. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. And the yarn looks so nice. I'll see. I'll see when I get finished with it. Like I'm gonna have to, work a lot of hours on it to get it. I'm gonna have to work a lot of hours at one time because I really want to have this done. And I don't know if I'm able to get it finished. I just may look for a fabric to line it with just in case, just in case, just in case. Because here's the thing, if it's not done on time already, which it's got to be. But let's just say it's not done on time, then I definitely will line it. If it's not done on time, I'm going to line it for sure. I'll probably take it somewhere to have it lined so it can just be sewn in nicely since I don't have a sewing machine. Because I would have to hand sew it in and I don't want to do that. I want it sewn in nicely if I'm gonna do that. So, but if it's done in time, then I won't. Either way, it's gonna be cute. Either way, it's gonna be cute with or without the lining. Okay. So, and I am going to do something else with this. I'm going to make something to sell with this alpine stitch because I like this stitch. This is my first time using this stitch. So I'm definitely going to make something to sell with this. This is just so beautiful. But I'll use a single color yarn, solid yarn. I'll use solid color yarn. But I like this. I like this a lot. Yep. How are you?
Well, I was going to share something for a minute or two, if that's okay.
If you don't mind YouTube hearing it.
What?
I said, if you don't mind YouTube hearing it, I'm on live.
Oh,
I'm live streaming.
you should put a sign up so I don't bother you. Have a great time.
Thanks. You should put a sign up. That's funny. That's funny. So, what was I saying? I don't know, but I am going to make something with this stitch. It's so pretty. And here's the thing too. I'm using a bigger hook, but this stitch can also be closer. You see how it's kind of loose, you know, because I'm using a bigger stitch. Because this is what I wanted. But this can be done tighter, closer, for sure. This can be done closer with a smaller hook size. This yarn calls for a 5 millimeter hook, which is this one here. It's the 5 millimeter, also known as the H, and I'm using the 6.5. I'm using the 6.5, which is the K. Make sure. Yeah. So this is them together so you can see the difference. So with the 5 millimeter, the stitches will be a lot tighter and smaller. But I wanted them big and juicy. I wanted the stitches to be big and juicy. And that's what I got. Big and juicy. So also, regarding the stove here in Le Château. Now, I've had my stove for 3 years. And it has never been like just in the mansion when I had my passenger seat taken out and I had a box built in there, and that was my kitchen, my pantry. It did have a spot in there and it was snug because I had everything else in there, bins and different things. So it did have a spot. It did not move around. Since I've been out of the mansion, so since I've been in here, which has been a year, it doesn't have, like, it has a spot now, um but it's not in somewhere without moving. It didn't move in the mansion. It did not move. So it moves around now. It's fallen out of the space a couple times. I guess the best was before I had this built. When I had it back there, it was snug. But in here, it's, toppled out a couple times. And so I'm just wondering if that is what happened with the knob getting all damaged, and um because gas is leaking terribly now. Gas is leaking from it terribly. So I did not go today to check on it, to see about it. um yeah, which I need to soon, because I do need my stove. If you know, you know, I cook, so I do need my stove. But anyway, I definitely need to work towards having it in a more stable spot. It needs to be um I need to have it to where it doesn't move. Yeah. And then I also need to get, what are they called? Like the little single burner. I need to get a one burner one. So this one, I would like to have it fixed, right? I would like to have it fixed and nailed down, because I saw on Chrome's video a couple years ago, he showed what he did. Like, there's a couple spots in there where you just take out the screws and you could just screw it down through there. So I do need to have my two burner stove fixed in somewhere, and then just get a single burner portable one for when I want to cook outside. That way this one here is protected. All right. So now here I am at the end of the row, right? I'm at the end of the row. I just did a front post double crochet and I got 2 stitches left. Both of these stitches just like at the beginning of the row, are going to be at the top, are going to be directly through the top of the stitch, like that. So now I'm on a single crochet row. So I chain one. That chain one does not count as a stitch. So I'm going to do a single crochet in that same stitch, and then a single crochet all the way down. So that's how this alpine stitches work. Yep, that's how this is done. hmm And just keep going like that. I also need to keep in mind that I'm gonna do the front closure, the front band. I need to keep that in mind so that I don't make it too too close in here, because I'm gonna do a band on each side. I gotta keep that in mind. And you know what? I should be able to, yeah. I think I will be able to do it directly to this. I won't have to do it separately. I can do it directly to this on the front, and then because I'll be going up and down it, and then um, do the bring it around and do the waistband as well. I should be able to do it all in one, to where that's just one solid piece. But again, we'll see once we get there. We'll see once we get there. I just need to make sure. So, but this works up pretty fast. I also made a sweater um, in this similar style. Yeah. Uh, but because it was a sweater, there's a V-neck in the front and the back. But with this being a jacket, clearly the front of it needs to be fully opened, and then the back needs to be closed up to the neck. So I showed the jacket that I made like that. Yeah. So this is another one. This is another one. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end this live here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I am I am going to do live videos of me during the course of making this. So every day, night, whenever, I will be going live crocheting this jacket until it's done. So it's going to look quite different every time y'all see me, because I am going to be working on it massively uh, off camera, off live as well. So make sure you check the links in the description. If you have not ordered yourself a journal, go check it out. Thank you so much. And Cheryl, thank you for your reviews. I know you have ordered one, a couple actually. And I hope your nephew is still liking his journal of enormous ideas. Him little hands was so cute writing in there. So if you've purchased a journal but have not left a review, what you waiting on? Head to Amazon, leave your girl a review. I really, really appreciate it. Share the links on all your other social media pages. Tell your friends about it. Tell your coworkers. Tell everybody you know that there are a couple of new journals on Amazon and to go check them out. Okay. And make sure y'all purchase. Support your girl. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Happy, terrific Tuesday. And I will see y'all sometime on Winning as Wednesday. So y'all have a good night. Look, I'm gonna finish out this row. I'm gonna finish out this row right quick. And y'all have an amazing night. Last stitch of the row. Why is Tisa Tales living rent free in my head? BBL Wiggy, BBL Wiggy. She cracks me up. Anyway, y'all, have a good night. I'll see y'all in the comments. Peace, y'all. BBL Wiggy.